Hello, everyone. Ah, hello, Emily. I told you it was long enough, Suzanne. Like, like this is just a pamphlet. Yeah. Swelling has gone down quite a bit. Man, my chin is sagging. Look at that. I said my chin is the swelling's down, but my chin is sagging, or my neck is sagging. I got turkey neck. Can you hear me? Turkey neck talk. Oh, I'm sorry, but I mean, still swollen. Where is everyone? That's a good question. Oh gosh. Sorry, Suzanne. I. Mm, it's okay. I'm still pretty swelled up. So Much better than yesterday, though. What manner of what have I done to my neck? I got the electrolysis all the way around here, and it's all swelled up, and it's like expanded my skin down here, and now I have turkey neck. Looks normal. I think maybe it's always been like that. Maybe it's just a swelling that makes it look like it attaches to my head face better. Pretty soon it'll look like this. No. So it's not even a real neck? No, it is not. That's not a real neck? I don't know. I know nothing. Well, I mean, Suzanne, I actually do know that. It's like, how do we talk to people? I don't know. And then there's all the times when I'm talking and no one knows what I'm talking about. They can't, they can't conceptualize it. I, um, I, yeah, I was really surprised when I realized that other people can't conceptualize certain things. Didn't know how to take that. It's interesting. It's like, oh, they're listening. They just don't know what I'm saying. They don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, exact frustration with you. See, but what does that mean, Suzanne? So unfortunately, the rest of the world feels the exact frustration about you. I don't know what you mean. Oh, ahead of my time. Or way, way before it. Or way, way after it. Ah, see, you get it right. You nearly get it all right away, Suzanne. And I haven't even got into it yet. Oh, it's nice. Well, we're still waiting for people to show up. I don't even know if I'm going to keep going through this. I'm hoping I improve or something, and I'm like fine, and I don't need to. I've already come too far. Yeah, that's not an option. What would you tell you? Your grammar doesn't make the question clear. Yeah, not so funny. No, it's not. Yeah, actually, they can be, Isaac. There's several types from different places, so I haven't really got into it. Because there's always several types from different places. Everyone puts things into um what's it called? A um I that's not the word I wanted to say, but an absolute. My map is excellent. Yeah. Come in with a question. About medical transition or archons. There's a reason why indigenous medicine men and shaman and even ancient Greek, ritualist wore mask. Like I'm telling, I have no choice in the whole matter. I mean, this is just how it's going to be. So, and I could tell you that that 0% of them before even streaming was reliable did these live streams because it didn't exist. So that's the precedent. So I have no choice. Mm, yeah, that's not what I meant, Isaac, but of course it's a little bit more complicated than that, but I think those of you who are capable of conceptualizing will understand what I'm saying. No, no condemnment of those who can't. It's okay. There's things I don't get either, so it's all good. Like like calculus, I have trouble with it. Hmm. Mhm. Well, I mean, yeah, Suzanne, this is true. Makes you perform the unseen while unseen yourself, but not necessarily. It's reverse that because technically I'll be seen, if that makes sense. I'll be seen better. I are too. And to just, just create the connection better to myself. So who's very, how can I say it? Even though it's me, it's split, so it's not exactly me, but it is. But anyway, if you practice enough, you can actually converse with your own soul. Hence why people argue with themselves. So people have done that. It's just a bit more clear to me. And yeah, like she knows that it's possible. So it's like, no, we so anyway. Oh gosh, it's hard. It's hard to explain. I haven't even figured out to how to. So you guys about ready? Let's give it 6 more minutes and we'll start. So basically, when the ancients wore a mask based on a deity, it invoked that deity or spirit better and stronger. So, um, yeah, that's why ritual masks are worn or have been worn. So it's sort of that mechanic, but for myself. You get it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If the connection's really strong, you'll be able to see um, the mask almost move ish. So here's a fun fact for you. My friend who doesn't talk to me right now for reasons, possibly because there's lots of stuff she doesn't want to know, and because she could do it too, and she doesn't want to. No, it's it's nauseating, but people are gonna do their thing. She won't really accept herself. But anyway, um, she acts those hyper realistic masks that people have robbed banks with and things like that. Like the old man mask and the black mask that looks like a real person. She actually created and invented those. Yeah, she created those masks, and she sold the company years ago. Bought a house and just kind of works at a church for some reason. Although she still practices, she glamours her flyers and gets like 6 digits from a freaking church. Oh yes, she did. But it's the non-denominational Catholic one. But anyway, I forgot what it's called. But it's something. So they're not as bad, she says. They don't condemn people and stuff. And they create their own saints. And anyway, I don't know. But anyway, she invented those masks, and you noticed that there was like there's an Apollo one and there's a Belial one, and I think she was able to get to a few more before she sold the company. But those were spirits that came to her and asked her to make them mask. It's- She told me she did the mask for Marvel for a bunch of the characters. But yeah, those are all hers, and she sold the company for enough. I wish she didn't. It would have been fun to work there. And she wouldn't have fired me because, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Me getting fired for no reason from jobs. Like, get accused of stuff I had nothing to do with. I wonder why. She says how China, um, they stole her mask. Says um, it still stings. Hmm. Just looking to see what they actually have now. It seems like after she left, they really slowed down with production and nah, never mind. 799 results. Wow. Space ape mask. Yeah, here you go. There's Arnold. Artemis. She did Artemis, she did Apollo, and she did Belial. Then she sold the company. Oh, there's Osmond. And a few more. She gets angry when I'm doing these healings. I mean, I'm who I am, and I could do these healings. And oh, name drop. Her name is Diana Barden. So yeah, the rubber ones that look real. That's your friend. Yes, it is. She actually has the same abilities I have. So there's a little bit more than that. But she disappeared because I guess she was like all Philly and She's married to some dude. Not like I wanted any of that anyway. She's a little old. And although she looks very young, kind of like I do. What else? Yeah, she did kind of sell out. She's just like, no, I just want a life. And with that, she doesn't know near as the things that I do, because she doesn't want to know. She doesn't want me telling her any of it, and she doesn't want to check herself. I mean, there's just one. If you want to try something like it, you can go to the healing idea of the Jonas. No, she didn't. She knows better than that. To who? No, I don't think so. She could be, if she wanted to be very, very famous, she can just use magic and do it, but she won't do it because she's actually quite modest in that way. She could, like, she could create a flyer for a church, and like every like a 300 people show up. Like it's crazy, and she does. That's the job she does. She's a graphic designer, and they pay her very, very well. So I don't know what she's doing now, but that's what she was doing. Has a couple kids. Anyway, clearly I have none of that. And with that being said, is everyone ready? And then there's the whole issue that she can't speak Japanese. Nothing sounds modest here. I mean, I don't know what to say. She can. Well, she didn't sell out. She could have ran with that mask company and expanded it into a film studio. I mean, that's what I would have done. But no, she didn't do it. She sold it for probably much less than it was worth. And you guys ready? Dude, I didn't sell out because no one wants to buy me. I mean, I guess I could just change what I say and just say a bunch of new age stuff, and that would be selling out. But I'm not going to do that because I'd rather speak to a room full of anthropologists than a bunch of dummies who think that the UFO gods are going to beam them to their ship and give them powers. Yes, they did, Isaac. And I think that's part of the reason why she got rid of it. Like, she got investigated by the FBI for like 2 years because of those banks. They like tapped her phones and everything else. It's like, she just so, kind of sucks. And here we go. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no 命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり月よみつみ親の神の一家の思う月につづりて鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思う月につづりて鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思う月につづりて鏡のことし高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおゆかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの、立ち花のおどの、あきがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、ありませる。はらいどの、お神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかえりよ。払いたまえ清めたまえと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、やお、夜ずの神たちともに引越しますと、かしこみかしこみもばおす。高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおえかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむけの立ち花のおどの青木がはらにみそぎはらいたまいしときにあれませる。はらいどのお神たちもろもろのまがごとつみがいるよ。はらいたまい清めたまいと申すことによしよ。天津神、国津神、やお、夜ずの神たちともに引越しますと、かしこみかしこみも申す。 高天張にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみことまして、すみみおえかめ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの、立ちばねの大野の、あおぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、ありませる。はらいどの、お神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりを、払いたまいきやめたまいと申すことのよしを、あまつかみ、きにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともにひこしめせと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。どうすの神、あまていらします。すみみ神の耳にを、伝えて教え導きのたまわく。人はすなわち、神と神とのもとの主たり、何時らの真摯の痛ましめることなかれ。このイリベル、もろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのなりは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身となる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真君兄なり、ごぞの真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、ゆえになすところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい。守りたまえ、先はいたまえ。照らしたまえ、導きたまえ。と神、意味たも、観言心、そうにかんだけん。払いたまえ、清めたも。 高めの腹にかむずまります。攻め神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあめのほ、あかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたまわけ、いましこの水の宝持ちて、中つけにあまくだり、あうひとぐさ沈め収めよ。あう人ぐさおよび、よりずのものの病のことあらば、噛む宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈みに起きて、見たむ沈みの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべゆるいら。かく祈りしばまかるともさらにきなんとしたも。神の神のみをやみことなりかきとめて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の軽亀に天下りましまして、大和の国引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも名付けて、磯の神の狼ともし立て祭り、よよ噛む宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために古びの噛むごと持ちて、しかしなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、すめみことおむらじ、おとろその神とけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のびの神の社、雨がした。よりずのもののたくいなり、いてんもとかむたからは、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、へつ鏡、やつくの剣、ぎく玉、たる玉、まかるか石の玉、ちいが石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらに、とくすの神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。みのとふるべ、ゆらといら、かしたて祭ることのよしをもちて、平らけくきこしめさと、命長く、子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたて祭り、人生寿命心力かじ。と神、意味たも、観言心、尊力だけん、払いたまい極めたも。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむらぎ、かむらみのみこともして、すみみおゆかむ、いずなぎの神つけしのひむかの、立ち花のおどの、あぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどの、お神たち、もろもろのまがことつみかいりよ。はらいたまいきやめたまいと、 回すことのよしを天つ神、国つ神、や夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみかしこみも回す。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花のおどのあわぎがはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときにありませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまいきよみたまえとますことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やよるずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみかしこみもます。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花のおどのあわぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときにありませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみけいるよ。はらいたまいきよみたまいと、まうすことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、や、よるずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみかしこみもまうす。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。All right, everyone. There you have it. How was that? Hmm. Good animal. How are you, Suzanne? How's the cat? Is she happy to see me? You're a man hating cat. What does that say about me? How's she enjoying today? Good, R2. Says wonderful things. Dude, I'm perfectly aware that never mind. So anyway, what I was saying about mask, right? So it creates that connection to divinities, and the more ritual done within that costume, I guess, or mask, the stronger the connection becomes with that deity or that spirit, and gives it a stronger, more potent effect on the physical world. And it's the same idea with me, except there's the whole thing about how can I say it? The severance of it all, where she hung on for as long as she can until that connection um, has started or was starting to kind of slip away. And there was times when that accelerated and came back. Accelerated really suddenly, I should say, but came back. And hence what I'm talking about when I say I don't really have a choice. Um, so yeah, that's what this is, and and it's also why I don't always seem very enthusiastic about it, because I'm not that enthusiastic about it. I'm happy and I've accepted it, as I said in my video. However, I've accepted it like 80%, I should say. But yeah, that's kind of what that is, and the mechanic behind it, and um, what else was I gonna say? It's an arch on Christiana. It'll come off. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly aware I look fine. I know I have. I don't want to sound, but I know I have movie star looks. I've been cast in film. I almost, if the stupid pandemic didn't happen, I would have had an HBO show. I would have been on it. I would have starred. But but like I said, and may have been a new opportunity. I was cast in City Hunter 2, but my stupid show. Well, I'm just saying, I did get casted several times. But something always happens. I have a contract to be on City Hunter 2 on Netflix, but um, my visa got pulled, so I couldn't do the show. But anyway, no, it's like I had a lot going for me, and I can't help to think that, geez, this may very well just make my life worse. Yes, R2, you should Oh, yeah, so that, but there was a new one, and there is a Paramount thing that was happening. But I mean, it's just not something that, I mean, I can't do it. I have to stay on this course. I can't, I'm going to lose it. Absolutely. Um, but time's up is basically the word or phrase, or the message rather. So, can you, damn, you can't do, no, I cannot do both. You it's okay. Make sure, please write a review on Amazon. I need good reviews. Well, galloping with little cat feet. So am I'm dealing with a lot. It's a lot. Swelling not included. What do I mean? That's a diabolical dilemma rappers have to I don't think this I don't think that analogy is the best. So conceited much? No, I mean, no. Okay, I'm reading the messages. Can you see me on something? I just the short film I have on here. No, like everything I used to do, like years and years ago, I used to do a bunch of extra work and a lot of stunt work. I did a lot of stunt work for little films. Um, and I did that. Let's see. No, no, no. Like the things I got cast for that were like had lines and were like actual shows, like on like television shows. Um, and this film that what I would have did, they were on, they would have been on like something unknown, like a network or um, I don't even know what you call them anymore. A network streaming. Diabolical demeanor. It kind of is, but I mean, and it wasn't intentional. Come to find out, like something did this to me. So No, I just have Misogi no Michi out. That's the one that's out. You can get it on Amazon. It's um a bad blah. I don't know what I don't know what a bad blah is. Bad when you step. Oh gosh. And it's not only that, it's going to be this thing like, so these will be more formalized. Like won't be wearing like these hats and like things anymore. I mean, this is kind of nice, but um, yeah. So I hope that helps everyone understand a little bit better. I think it's linen. Yeah, I hope that helps everyone understand where I'm coming from or where this is coming from a little bit better. And I just want to remind everyone that it is what I'm saying is real. It's not an interpretation, and it is not, how can I say it? Um, yeah, yeah, it's not an interpretation, I guess. It's it's direct experience and knowing what it feels like to start slipping away. Oh, good. I'm. Looks like I'm gonna have another interview this weekend, guys. I'm gonna do one, so that's kind of cool. Does anyone have any questions about the book, about mask, about freaking female kami souls? Anything else? Metaphysical mechanics, folklore after dark. That is my podcast. It is on. You can watch it here on YouTube. I have an interview. I interview people and have episodes. And please, guys, um, once you watch the videos, comment. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you mean will Trump win the election? He can't run again. He's already had 2 terms. It's metaphysical mechanics. Yep, exactly. But it's such a term that, yeah, it should be a term being used, but no one thinks to think of it like that. You will use midterms because of UFOs or closure. I don't. Oh, you mean the elections? I mean, no. Like these UFO things, it's not what what they have is not what people imagine or think it is. They I mean they barely understand it themselves. So it's like um there's some stuff, but like I said, it's not. How can we save Japan from the Muslim? It's, um, just because so people are already reacting from um, people are already reacting because of general bad behavior from foreigners, in which it's made it a lot harder past this year for foreigners to stay. They changed all the laws. And just to give you an example, I was on the train yesterday or 2 days ago, and I guess there was this kid. He was from the Middle East for sure. He didn't really understand English, and the door was closed, and he stuck his hand through and tried to force it in. And you don't do that in Japan. You wait for the next train. So I scolded at him. I said, "Dude, you don't do that here. What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh." But it's just like it's a manner thing. And I don't think being Muslim has anything to do with it. And I think it has to do with a lot of those countries being backward and not developed. Because there's more developed Muslim countries where the people don't act like that at all. Or it's very segregated in a way where it's like this is where the more sophisticated class of society is, and this is where all the crazy people live, um, or the real fanatical people that perhaps um, have married their cousins for generations. So that's a thing too. But it's more than just that. It's also um, it's also how susceptible can become because of your situation. And it's not just because of Muslims, it's because of just foreigner behavior here in general. Um, and doing things like, you know, talking loud in public and just all around really bad manners. Um, the Also the tendency to be here for like 10 years and not learn Japanese and expect everyone to speak English. So there's a lot of that too. I'd say there's a ton of that. Um, it wasn't a big deal before, but it's kind of started because of the number of it all. I think it's made people here start going a little crazy because it's like, why can these like foreigners only speak like 10 words of Japanese if they've been here for 10 years? Um, why do I have to learn how to speak English? I'm not going to their country. So there's that. What else? And also, it's Muslims aren't the ones really burning down the temples and mosques. It's actually Christians doing it. Some of them are Japanese. So there's also that. But because of how foreigners behave, they're an easier scapegoat. They're easier to blame just because people don't really like to deal with, I guess, that segment of society here. Um, yep. So it's just frustration. It's not it's not quite an invasion. It's already how can I say it? It's already started. And I don't think, yeah, exactly what Anil just said. It's not just Muslims. I mean, Christians are terrorists too. Right? I mean, we have a big segment of society who thinks that and is supporting genocide in Gaza because they think, and this is the only reason, if all of the Palestinians are removed from there, Jesus will come back. And when Jesus comes back, the idea is, well, everyone dies or suffers while they float off in their clouds. Um, I mean, that's to me, that's terrorism. How they force everyone to try to, suppress themselves to the point where they think that they're defective and they start believing like the only way they have out is to take their own life, or they become such a societal outcast in their area. They think that they start believing everyone and everything is like that. Sort of how my guest in the last folklore episode um, mentioned, right? How he was around Pentecostals and he thought that was like the only thing when he was growing up before he came to Japan. And he, opened up from there. But I mean, that's another thing. So, yes, I think that um, it's terrorism too. So it's not different. Oh, not really. I mean, I'm not talking about politics. I've done like 7 episodes and they're pretty good. Start at the first one. I'm pretty proud of those. I'm gonna do something um except for the this first mediumship one. And like Dustin had some stuff to say about her off interview. It's like, that makes sense. They told him like, dude, this like, and he's like, oh yeah, we have issues with her. She actually sued the Friends and Family Foundation and like made close to $1 million. Just it's and she still like drops its name. So anyway, I'm gonna take off now. Any more questions before I do go? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thank you, R2. Thank you. Are you an anime avatar? Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. Except that you can't make any of this stuff up. Was I ever recruited by any three? Nope, 3-letter agencies. Never have been. Yeah. I think that I think most of the people who claim that they were recruited by these agencies, not all of them, but I think most of them, they're full of crap. They haven't been. So no dignitaries have asked for healing. So nothing like that. Anything else? Are there data centers in Japan? I imagine so. Anyway, I don't think not like they're trying to build in the US though. Like the use of AI to integrating it with business hasn't taken off here. Japanese don't like it. It's not replacing any jobs. And it's because of that it's not being used. It's seen as a detriment to society. So yeah, when you call customer service, somebody answers the freaking phone. You don't have to like button in everything and try to talk to an AI that can't answer anything. It's actually really nice. It's like, yeah, you basically for every like interaction, like you go deal with a person, which is what it's one of the things I really love about here. There's no stupid chat bots except on Amazon, but because corporatism everyone's trying to save money any way they can. They have that here, but it's not the same kind. It's more seen as a um, societal reciprocatory thing, reciprocatory thing. So, I mean, there's problems here, but that's not one. And people don't know how good things are here. So there's also that. No. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going. I think you know the answer to that. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. I don't want to be here on for 2 hours today. I gotta do all my schoolwork. But thank you so much. I will tell you guys one thing. I mean, one thing I do want to say is like, and I'm doing Zoom classes for UCI, and I do joke in those with the instructor and like the other students. Like, geez, Louise, like kids are so serious nowadays. It's like you could barely, I mean, I could crack the professor up, and I have a few times. But like these kids are as serious as a heart attack. It's like, Jesus Louise, lighten up. Like Middlebury was a little better because language, and you have to like be very, very social to improve. But for the most part, it's like, yeah, so freaking serious. It's like, what's up with that one? It's like, no, they don't think anything's funny. No one has anything to say about that. I mean, they're all borderline, but like, even if they're borderline, I mean, it's funny enough to make the professor laugh. They usually are. But I mean, even borderline, it's like two people at least would think it's funny. But no, they're funny. But no, they are so serious. Give an example before you go. I can't think of one right now. I'm sorry. Let me see an example. An example. Let's see. Um, I can't think of any. But no, they're just so serious. They are freaking serious. Yeah, I need some material. You know I am. People laugh here. There's probably why there's no kids. And he's like, "That is not funny, Benton. How can you say that?" Come on, yeah, someone give me something. Anyway, it's fine. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's what Suzanne said before. People don't understand irony, so I don't think they know anything. Anyway, I will see you guys later. He's like, "My have a good night or day. Bye."